morning everyone, it's Friday 13th of August 2021. Got no high priority news expected today. Let's have a quick look at the charts. Dollar index came into this little zone here, look, for the second time and sold off. Possibly this could be a correction now and seeing a little bit more of a sell-off, just like we did here. Look, we had an impulse down, a correction, and then we sold off, a little correction, sold off, correction, sold off. Don't know how far this would go, but this is possibly an impulse correction and it might be selling off again, so we need to keep our eyes on that. We're already in a long trade on Euro USD. We had a buy limit down here, which was basically a fib. We placed a buy limit from a fib level off this buy candle here, expecting price to pull back, which it did, and so we're in that. We've put the stop to break even. It's not looking very impulsive to me, I must be honest. So if you're not in this already, then perhaps you can look for a break of this high and a retest to go long, but we're long here, and we've got this at break even, so it's not going to be a losing trade, so that's nice. Pound USD is at support, big number 138. As you can see, it's been support quite a few times here, but it can break through. So if it breaks through, we'll be looking for that retest to go short, because we don't want to get caught in a false break. If we're going to see that USD downside, though, this would potentially affect obviously pound USD, and we could see this long. It just depends on how strong or weak the pound is at the moment, but we are at support, so really be waiting to see what happens. Long on this, I think you'd be looking for, so short break and retest of 138, longs then break and retest of this high here. So right at the moment it's kind of stuck in a range between 138 and 138.18, somewhere around there. So we need the market to make a decision really before you get involved in that. Dollar Swiss, let me just have a look at dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss had this big move down where we saw Swiss strength, and this big move up where we saw Swiss weakness. So like a bit of a merry-go-round at the moment. So you know, if we do see that dollar weakness, then you could see price coming back into this 91,600 level. I can just see a little bit of support there, and then further down we've got 91,400. But other than that, over the past few days, it's kind of we've had this bearish candle, bullish candle at the moment. Bearish, not too sure what's going on there, but you know, if we start to see a change of cycle, so if you just break this down, looking at the 4 hour, we've got the highs here. Basically we've got a zone actually, if you just look, but it's at 92,400. There you've got your resistance. Here, look guys, you got your support just under or just above 9200. So if I just put a line in at the tip of the wick there. So you want to short this, then we're really looking for the break and retest of this little section here. Okay, if you want to go longs, you're looking for the break and retest of this resistance here. So again, hello TradingView, going to work for me? Yes, you are. It's almost like pound USD, you know, trapped in a range. Dollar Swiss is trapped in a range as well. So just wait, you know, wait for the market to tell you what it's going to do. Really, really simple. Okay, let the market give you a direction, then look for the opportunity to come in to trade it. So could even maybe even put your little support below there if you wanted to, those little wicks there, but it's around about, if you look at it, it's 9200. You know, the market is bouncing around that level there, so that's really what I'd be looking for to break and retest. Let me just draw that in for myself. Okay, and just be patient, let the market do whatever it's going to do, and we will trade it accordingly. Anything else on the radar? CAD Swiss is actually interesting, an interesting Swiss pair, purely because we've had this big move on CAD Swiss. And then look at these two candles here, these daily candles, very small body, wicks either side, small body, wicks either side. So I've put an alert down here actually, which is the break of this daily low here. And because, you know, it looks as though big bullish momentum here, and then that momentum has really slowed down. So if we can, I didn't put the alert below yesterday's low, put it below the day before. So if we can see a break below there, means that we could be seeing that downside move. If you imagine throwing a ball up into the air, eventually it starts to slow down and then it turns around. Well, that's exactly what I'm looking for on CAD Swiss. I'm looking for that turnaround to happen. So I'm looking for that confirmation, and for me, confirmation would be a break of not yesterday's low, the low before. Alternatively, you know, you can look at smaller time frames. Here's the low though here, break of daily lows. As you can see at the moment, not doing a fat lot at all. It's consolidating. So looking for sellers to come in. Some nice sharp price action would be nice actually. This is nice sharp impulsive price action. Something like that would be good. A little pullback and then look to get in short into well, I've got this little zone here drawn out at 73.20. A little bit of support here, support, resistance. So I'm thinking it could come back there. We'll wait and see. But you know, once really, if I'm going to intraday trade, guys, you know, once I'm about 20 pips in profit, I'll just put that stop to break even, so it's risk free then. So got a few things to look out for. Might see some downside on the dollar. Pound USD at support at the moment. Euro USD we're already in, that's risk free. USD Swiss potentially looking for the breakout either side really, but ideally looking for some downside on this in line with CAD Swiss as well. So that would be Swiss strength, looking for that to drop. If this drops as well, that would be dollar weakness and Swiss strength, so that matches up with CAD Swiss dropping down as well. That would be Swiss strength. So few to look out for there. But you know what? It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th as well. Unlucky for some. Some people regard it as an unlucky day. So, you know, let's see what sets up. If nothing sets up, then it's an early bath, as they say. And we can finish early for the weekend and start afresh on Monday. So have a great day, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.